Oh, good. You're right on top of it. Yeah, so I raided my lunch this morning for my breakfast because I didn't eat breakfast. So I got Subway rotisserie style chicken or whatever I ate it. All bites in it. It's out of my mouth. That's because I got chubby cheese. Or it could be, you can only offer that.
Station. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Supervisor seats all small children on your lap on the bench right next to you, away from the open doorways of the train, please. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railway. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon, New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Alright friends, welcome on board the Excursion 3 train on the Disneyland Railroad. Our next stop is going to be Toontown Depot. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at times. Supervisor seats all small children on your lap or on a bench right next to you, away from the open doorways of the train, please. Thank you.
And legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Recuerda, gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. Look real hard, just behind us. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity doo-dah day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's a natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
seated on your left on the right next to you. Once again, all children must be safely seated.
There, Indian John, sharing the stories of those in Great River Valley. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. The cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the...
Hi folks, welcome to Toontown Depot. If you'll be leaving us here, stay seated until the train has come to a full phase out from the east spot. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at the park, the original Magic.
This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train.
Hi folks, welcome to Tomorrowland Station. If you'll be leaving us here, stay seated until the train has come to a full phase out from the east spot. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Disneyland Park, the original Magic. Welcome on board the Excursion 3 on the Disneyland Railroad. Our next stop is going to be Main Street Station. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Supervise and seats, all small children on your left on a bench right next to you, and wait for the open doorways of the train, please. Thank you.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the Primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and stay.